Welcome to the PvP Beginner's Guide to WILLBENDER. This build is a menace in ranked. Learn it and you'll be able to dominate the competition with immense damage output and some of the highest mobility in the game. In this video, we're going to look at the playstyle before diving into damage combos and defensive rotations so that you can carry your teams to victory. WILLBENDER is a mix between a team fighter and a roamer. This build has 100% critical strike chance, so you hit hard and have a very consistent damage output. With the mobility you gain through low cooldown leaps, dashes, and teleports, WILLBENDER can easily stick on targets and chase them down. Combine that with symbols and other AoE attacks like Whirling Light and Whirling Wrath, WILLBENDER can cleave down bodies better than anyone. There are two main aspects you'll need to know in order to play this spec well. First, WILLBENDER is squishy, but it has a lot of active defense through blinds, evades, blocks, and mobility. When you have these sources of mitigation available, you can easily commit to fights, but be careful, because you can die quickly if caught out. Second, the WILLBENDER virtues are low cooldown and very impactful. They also give passive buffs for 6 seconds on use. When trading damage, make sure you always have one of these buffs activated. Keep in mind that they do not stack. When you use one virtue, it will overwrite any existing virtue buff on yourself. In this section, we're going to go over basic damage combos for WILLBENDER. You have two main initiators. The first is Sword 5 into Judge's Intervention, and then you can follow that up with Sword 4, F1, or Greatsword 3. The second is Greatsword 5 into Judge's Intervention. The second initiator is the most effective against enemies that have one dodge or channeled blocks, because the pull can interrupt them midway through their animations. For cleave damage, any combination of symbols, F1, F3, and Greatsword 2 autos or Whirling Light will deal a lot of damage to down bodies. For your main melee burst, F3 into Greatsword 2. WILLBENDER also gains a 20% damage boost when they have Aegis on them, and F3 will give you Aegis every single time you hit an enemy. This makes your damage extremely safe, as the multi-hits from Greatsword 2 will reapply Aegis faster than enemies can damage you. For defensive rotations, Sword 2, F1, and Greatsword 3 all apply blind to your target. Using them in succession can create a lot of pressure, as the enemy cannot trade effectively unless they have resistance or Condi clear. Use any of your virtues and detarget Sword 5 and Greatsword 3 to outmaneuver enemy skills. And when you need to avoid attacks but don't have any dodges left, you can use F2 in combination with your heal to prevent them from landing. For the closing tip, WILLBENDER has extremely low yet impactful cooldowns. The gameplay is simple but active. When playing this spec, you'll notice that you don't have much downtime, as it takes a while for you to run out of steam. However, when this does happen, make sure you disengage and wait for your abilities to recharge before repushing the fight. And that's it for this video. If you enjoyed and learned something, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you know when I release new content. If you want to see more from my channel, click the links here. And as always, I'll see you soon.